What up, family? We out here doing the thing. It is 3:49 out here in San Diego. I'm in the school parking lot, and we're about to do this thing, this 30-minute jump rope workout. As you all know, I like to call it play out. It's a little cold, so gotta get the body at least warmed up. This is going to be the earliest I've done a live, so this is also going out of my challenging myself, because I figured I woke up around like 2 o'clock and I just couldn't go back to sleep. I'm like, you know what, let's just do the play out. And I was getting warmed up in the car. I was letting the car warm me up a bit, and I have the jump rope dudes. And we're gonna be just doing straight jump rope, so there's no exercises. After that, we're gonna just be doing 10 minutes of abs, and yeah, we're just gonna go do the thing. So with that, I'm gonna get started, and we're gonna be jumping about 3,000 skips. So this is a similar one. I've done this one many times, and yeah, it's going to be a fun one. It's gonna be a good one. So with that, I'm gonna get this show on the road. Like I said, I'm really early. The gyms don't open up until 7 a.m. and I got things to do today. And before we start, I just want to say thank you to everybody who came on yesterday to watch that extremely long live. It was awesome. I got to test out a lot of things, like the microphone working for like 2 hours, or for like what? Sorry, not 2 hours, for like 9 hours straight. That was pretty dope. And what else? We got to, we got to test out like how long a live can go. A live can go beyond 8 hours, which is great. And yeah, I know the YouTube algorithm is like, what the hell is he doing up at like 3:51 a.m.? So it's like probably not pushing it to anybody right now. So yeah, we're just gonna, regardless of who's on or who isn't on, I'm here to do the thing. So whether you watch this live or you're watching the replay, we are gonna do this. We're gonna do this play out. Like I said, it is 3:51 here. It is early in the morning. I'm in the school parking lot. It's a little cold, but yeah, we're gonna be jumping rope for 30 minutes, and we'll be doing the first 1,000 will be 1 minute and 15 seconds. So we're gonna be doing 200 per set, and then after the first 1,000, the next 2,000 jumps, we will be doing 100 per set, and it'll be for like 30 seconds, 30 to 35 seconds. What up, Catherine? So good to have you on. It's early in the morning here. It's 3:51 a.m. Well, technically it's 3:52 a.m. The gyms don't open up until 7 a.m. So I figured I come on early and I do my play out. So we're about to get this jump rope started, and I have my tablet here with the jump rope dudes doing the thing. So I'll be following along, kind of keeping track of time and whatnot. But yeah, I'm grateful for all those who jumped on yesterday and watched my live from the mountains in Julian, California, all the way to Coronado Beach. And it was a 9-hour like live. Yeah, I will. Thank you. I appreciate it. The thing is, like, this is going to be the earliest live I've ever done, which is great. I feel energized. I feel rested. And yeah, we're going to go do this thing. So it's going to be about 30 or 3,000 jumps, give or take. I might do more, might do less. What up, bro? Good to have you on, Turan. But yeah, if any of you would love to follow along, you can grab a jump rope, or you can even do ghost roping, because last week, Saturday, I showed you at an Airbnb that I was just ghost roping because I had to be quiet in the Airbnb room because people were sleeping. So, it's possible. I'm doing great, brother. About to go do this thing. And yeah, so with that, I'm gonna just kind of restart this video. And I have my AirPods on so I can hear him. I will look at the messages periodically because I'm a little bit far from the phone, but I do see that you just messaged. So let's see. How is my oil in Target? Are they good? Yeah, they're good. Your oil, dude. That's crazy. That's still the weirdest shit I had anybody ever ask me, to go find cooking oil at Target. That's the most hilarious thing ever, bro. Yeah, so we're about to get started with this. So yeah, here we go. So I'm gonna be jumping about 200 in the first set. So I'm counting in my head. I'm going by tens just to keep track. Oops. And I'm also wearing my other shoes because I don't desire my other gym shoes to get like dirty outside. They're meant for indoor. So I'll be kind of like getting adjusted with these shoes. This is my outdoor shoes that I use to walk and do all the things that we've been doing in California. So I'll either do extra jumps, and I'll be changing up my jump patterns as I go. Like I'll be like skipping, I'll be running like this, I'll be jumping jacks like this. So I'll be doing lunges like this. And of course I'll mess up, and there's no perfectionism here. We just keep going. All right, so the first 200 is done. And yeah, do I do hockey? I used to play hockey when I was a child, from 5 years old till like 9 years old. But because it was too costly for my parents to keep up with it, I stopped. So I couldn't play ice hockey anymore. So I just played floor hockey, and I played hockey until I was like 15. But then our Toronto Maple Leafs, because I'm originally from Toronto, they just never won the Stanley Cup, and they kept disappointing me. And over time, I just stopped caring about playing hockey. But yeah, I used to play hockey. And by the way, jump rope is such a great way of burning a lot of calories and getting in a great cardio workout, or as I like to call it, play out. So I'm kind of freestyling right now. So I'll go to the side. Oops. Oh. It's okay. It happened. These are called fast skips. All right. So the jump rope dude, he usually has different he has different rest breaks. So sometimes it's 30 seconds, sometimes it's 45 seconds. So right now we had a 45-second pause. Let's see. I do hockey with my buddy. That's awesome, Catherine. What was the best low-calorie meal you would recommend? Best low-calorie meal? It's a great question, actually. Definitely anything with protein, but I would definitely, what would I recommend? That's a very good question. Let me think about that for a moment. I'm gonna think about that. Let's see. Best low calorie meal. That still is filling and has a lot of nutrition, a lot of protein. Let's see. Well, You can never go wrong with chicken if you're into eating chicken. I love broccoli. I absolutely love broccoli. Broccoli is very, very good. Also very low calorie as well. And let's see. I'm doing butt kickers right now. Let's see what else. What else is low calorie? I would recommend. I like not string beans, but like what are those things? I forget the name of it. They're like long, they're green, but they're not Brussels sprouts. Yeah, steamed broccoli is awesome. And fish is really good. I highly recommend eating fish. That's definitely something that gives low calories, but really good protein and a lot of omega 3s and 6s. That's awesome. What kind of fish do you like to eat mainly? Like what kind of fish do you catch? What types? All right. We're gonna do fast skip now. As I grind out this next 200. Definitely got to tie my lace because it just got undone. That's okay, we're just gonna keep going. The rope is like interfering with my laces and my laces are interfering with the rope. But just keep going. No perfectionism here. Oops, yeah, see? There we go. I'm just doing some sides here. I got tripped up there by my laces. The laces are getting in the way, I gotta tie them. Okay, that gives me a moment to tie because he just finished. So I didn't do 200 there, so I have to make it up in the next set. I have to go a little bit harder and faster on the next set. So I will do just that. So let's see. Trout, pike, yellow, perch is what I eat. That's awesome. Those are healthy. I'm glad you enjoy fishing. That's awesome. That's amazing. Okay, we got 20 seconds. My laces are more tightened. I trust that they stay like that. And I will definitely have to make up because I only did about 150 that round. So I'm down 50. So I'll have to make up. So I'll have to go faster. Come on. I'm already at 100 here. I have 45 seconds. I'll read the comments there shortly. My thumbs are cold, but it's okay. We're doing the thing. I'm already at 200. I got 10 seconds. 210, 220, 230, 240, 250. Oh my God, I caught up.
Fuck. I caught up there. I live in Canada. That's okay. I actually reside in Canada. I'm just traveling in San Diego right now. I live in Toronto, but I do plan to move down here in California within a year or two. This feels like my home, but it's great to meet another Canadian. We have a lot of Canadians that show up on the live stream, so it's good. So thank you, Catherine. Feels like home because I got a fellow Canadian here with me. So thank you. Appreciate you for being on. Man, okay. We got 4 seconds. We actually skipped 1,000 already. So I caught up. So now we're doing 30 seconds with 100. So we're basically just gonna be doing 100 per set now, but it's gonna be for 30 seconds. So like I said, his rest breaks are random. Some of them are like 20 seconds, some are 30 seconds, some are 40 seconds. So I'm just kind of following along what he's doing. All right, I did 100 there. Sometimes I can do more than 100, other times I do less. But yeah. He's got 10 seconds, and then we're gonna be doing another 100. So we're gonna be doing a 2,000 basically in this in this kind of pattern. Okay, so I'm gonna do jumping jack ones now. So I count basically every time the rope hits the ground. Whew. Oh man. So we're at 1,200 skipped. Yeah. It's 4:06 now a.m. here, and we're just getting this. We're getting this in. We're getting this in. So we skipped 1,200. My bad, not 1,100. I thought we skipped 1,100. It's 1,200 we skipped. So I caught up. I haven't made any overflow yet. Haven't made any extra. So we're gonna be we're gonna see if we can get some extras in. So I create a buffer just in case I mess up. We're doing the thing. I'm gonna read the comment there shortly. I'm already at 100, 110, 120. So I caught up, and not only did I catch up, now I'm ahead. Just back from work, now I go for a bike. Hey Byron, welcome, and enjoy your bike ride, brother. Appreciate you coming on and saying hello. That must mean that you are in Europe, because if you just came back from work and based on your name, looks like you're from Europe. It is 4 something in the morning here in San Diego, California. And like I said, we're just doing the thing. I can't get too close because the car is right in front of me, and I'll just hit the car with the rope, and don't really desire to do that. All right, so we have 20. Usually I go a little faster, but yeah, it's all good. We're doing the thing. Oh, you're from Asia. Okay. You're from Asia. My bad. Yeah, it's definitely like later there. You're way in the future right now, brother. I'm in the past right now. Most people here are sleeping. It's a Saturday morning at 4, what is it, 4:50, whatever time it is, but it's 4 something in the morning here. And yeah, we're gonna start running this one, building up some cardio. Yeah, we're at 1500, we're already halfway done. Wow, 7 p.m, holy shit, dude. It's only 4:09 a.m. here. Oh my God. You're like, how many hours is that? 12. You're 15 hours ahead of me. That's crazy. You're 15 hours ahead of me. That's nuts. Goes to show you. Yeah, time is one of those things, even though we use it, yeah, I'm gonna do the thing. But yeah, it's awesome. Like, even though time is an illusion and we're all technically living in the now, but based on like where we live and where the sun is and whatnot and the moon, you know, it's time does exist. And yeah, wow, 15 hours. It's amazing. I think the greatest time zone difference is actually 26 hours. It's like Hawaii, or somewhere in Hawaii and somewhere in New Zealand or somewhere beyond New Zealand. They have such a massive time zone. It's like literally a full day. It's crazy. Yeah. Whew. All right, we already skipped 15 or 1600, onwards to 1700. So I'm gonna do lunges now, or like this. These ones take a little bit out of me. And I'm remembering to breathe, because that's the one thing sometimes we tend not to do properly, is to breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Oh man. Wow. Yeah, it's 4:11 and it's just awesome. Okay, we have 1300 more to skip. His rest period here is 30 seconds, so it's almost done. All right. Normally I'd be dropping some wisdom right about now. So, you know, yesterday, let's see. Yesterday I got another perspective from the universe. You know, again, all the fires that are happening in California right now, I'm sending love and prayers to all the families and all the people who are affected. But, you know, yesterday while sitting in the car, thinking about all of the things, even though that it's material things and can be replaced, there are some things that just can't be replaced. And like, for example, wedding photos, pets if they didn't make it out. Some people passed away. Things that are not replaceable. Like, it really is, you know, it gives you perspective on like how grateful life you really should be for life, because like it didn't happen to you. But the thing is, anything could happen at any given time. And the thing is, like, life is about perspective. And when you really take it in and be present, and you really like honor where you are, it could be a shitty day. Some days are shitty. It's okay. It doesn't mean that you're less spiritual. It doesn't mean that you're going backwards. I always thought that if I was feeling like crap, that I'm going backwards. No, it's just the natural part of life, that there's ups and downs, highs and lows. But, you know, when you see other people going through something more difficult, it really puts things into perspective that you really don't have it that bad. Yeah, exactly. I love that. Thank you, brother, for saying that. Thank you for dropping that in the chat. That was amazing. You're right. You can't replace today. The now. The only moment that matters right now is right now, where you are in this moment right now. The past, whether even it's a minute ago, doesn't exist. It's gone. The future is written in your moment, in your present moment right now. And if you continuously keep thinking about the past and the future, and look, it's going to happen. Our brains are sometimes monkey minding. It happens. But as long as you don't stay lingering and ruminating on the past or worrying about the future, and you focus on the now and what you do have, your health, your vitality, the people that are currently in your life, that's the thing. Like, they, those are the things that I would be grateful for, and I am grateful for. Enjoy your bike ride, man. Take care, and thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. Have fun, Byron. Appreciate you, and sending lots of love to you from San Diego, California, all the way to the other side of the planet in Asia. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. We skipped 2,000 already. Now we got 1,000 more to go. He's just changing ropes right now, and we got 10 seconds, and then we're gonna start again. Thank God I brought my jump rope. Jump rope is probably my favorite. I'm gonna start changing up my jumps now. I'm gonna do butt kickers. Jump rope is my favorite exercise by far. If I could do any, I call it play outs. If I can do any play out for the rest of my life, it would be jumping rope. If I had to only choose between my dumbbells, my jump rope, my body, well, obviously body weight is part of me, but like, if I can only choose jump rope or, exercise machines, I would choose jump rope, because it actually works on your entire body, upper body, lower body. And if you get a weighted rope, you can actually get a solid upper body workout as well. All right, we're at 2,100 skipped. All right, we're gonna do side to side. Well, I call them hopscotch, side to side. I'm gonna do actual side to side just now, and I'll do front to back. We're doing the thing, we're getting it. And for those who are following on, you're doing great. For those who are watching the replay, you're doing great. Keep it up. We're at 2,200 skipped. All right, I'm gonna do actual side to side, where we're gonna jump side to side. So these last 1,000, I'm gonna change it up. So thank goodness we have a little bit of a longer rest period. Right now the stars are out. The moon was around, but it disappeared somewhere. I can't see it now. It's gone. It was over in that direction, but I don't see it anymore. So it probably went bye-bye for now. Okay. We're at 22. All right, so now we're doing side to side bounces. Sort of like I'm skiing a bit, like going downhill. Doing the thing. So normally I would be waking up right about now and on a weekday and heading to the gym for 5 o'clock. But on the weekends, over here in California, or in specifically San Diego, the gyms open up at 7 a.m. So I would be doing my thing. I would be doing my thing around this time. I would still getting up around this time and getting ready for the play out. We're at 2,300 skipped. We got what, 700 more to go? So we're just gonna do boxer skip for now. Keeping it nice and simple, but effective. Now, when I started jumping rope, I used to jump very high like this. But when you keep practicing and you keep doing jump rope, your jumps will get shorter and you'll be able to get more in, and they're just as effective. But when you're starting out, it's okay if you're jumping like this. Okay, we're at 2,400 now. We got 600 more to go. All right, what's the next skip we're gonna be doing? I think we're gonna do front to back. So front to back is basically me like this. So I'm gonna do front to back. Ugh. Oh man, this is great. Earliest live I've ever done. So I get to say that now that I've done the earliest live on my own channel. Now, of course, we'll be back later on. I don't know where we're going today, so you'll have to tune in to see where we go. So we're just going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. All right, I'm already past 100 here. No, I messed up. It's okay. No perfectionism here. Oh man. Okay, we're at 2,500, 500 more to go. Yeah, we are, I don't know where we're gonna be heading today, later on for our adventure, but we're definitely going somewhere. But today I also have the new Airbnb, so I'll be at the Airbnb at like 3 p.m. So I'll go wherever I'm meant to go early today and call it a wrap. And yeah, our time in California is almost coming to a wrap here, but this is temporary. But the thing is, I don't know if I'm staying for a little bit longer. I'm still waiting to see. Everything's still up in the air. I could still be here by next week, Saturday, because next week Saturday, I'm theoretically back in Toronto. So this is technically, if I don't stay, this is my last Saturday here. For now, because I'll be back. I always will be back. San Diego is home, and I'm gonna kind of walk backwards, skip forward, and I only did 90 there, so I had that extra buffer. We got 400 left, and then we're gonna do our ab play out, which is for 10 minutes. So I'll be on the ground doing my thing here. This one's a little bit of a longer rest, so he's giving us like a 40-second rest here, but we got like 15 seconds to go. But thank you to Catherine and Byron and Turan for jumping on earlier and saying hello. I appreciate that very, very much. And anyone else that's been watching, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. But yeah, I like to do these lives to challenge myself, to see how my lives turn out throughout the journey, and you know, keep adding videos to my channel and add watch time and hours, and just seeing the progress of me. Because I said I was gonna do lives every day for a whole year and see how far that goes. But it's also great practice for what's to come, whatever that may look like, whether that's speaking on stages, doing TED Talks, yeah, and like getting out of my comfort zone, like speaking in the public, like, you know, vlogging, and like, you know, carrying a gimbal around, and people like looking at me and just still doing the thing anyways, and not caring what they think. Because, you know, I came down here to inspire and then to impact, not to play small and dim my light. So I'm gonna run this one out. Already at 100, so now I get buffered. So I made up for that last round, which I only did 90. Whoo! All right, we're at 2,800. 200 left. It's only 4:25 in the morning. It's crazy. It's crazy right now. 4:25 in the morning. Still doing the thing. Woke up at like 2 a.m. Didn't go back to sleep because I was fully energized, ready to rock and roll for the day. And I was like, let's do this thing. He gave us a long rest break here, so yeah. Like I said, very grateful for everybody who tuned in this morning. YouTube is like, what the fuck is he doing up at like 3:45 a.m. because I started live around 3:45. Just doing the thing. Yeah, I'm like, you know, I like to be consistent, but, you know, got to change it up. And I get to say that this live is the earliest live I've ever done, ever. Actually, this is the earliest I've ever recorded anything, ever. So, yeah, here we go. So, we're just gonna do boxer skips again. So boxer skips is just like tapping between your feet. So I'm just kind of shuffling back between the two now, hopping, like double tapping. All right, 100 more, and we're done this jump rope play out. Oh my goodness, I've already skipped 3,000, but like I have a little bit over 3,000 right now because of the buffer that I have. All right, we're gonna run it out. We're gonna go all out on this one. For the last hit, we're gonna speed up as fast as we can. We're gonna get it. Got 22 seconds, let's go. We got this. Oh my God. Oh my God. We did it. Whew. We did the thing. 3,000 skipped. That last little bit was awesome. Whew. All right, jump rope down. Good job to me, good job to you. Good job to everybody who joined in and watched. And yeah, we're gonna quickly do a 10-minute ab play out, and then we're gonna end the live because it's super early in the morning. Whew. Damn, okay. let's see. Since this is dirty as fuck, and you know my shirt is kind of dirt like repellent, I'm not gonna lay the towel on the ground while I do this ab play out for 10 minutes. Which one are we gonna do? We're gonna do ultimate abs. All right, I'm gonna be on the ground here. I'm gonna just be following along. Don't want to make sure my towel doesn't fall. All right. So we're starting with reverse crunches. Now I should take off my gloves. My hands are gonna get dirty. I don't desire my gloves to get dirty. I'll deal with that after. So normally I put my hands underneath my butt right now, but if you've done this enough, then your back should be straight on the ground. Awesome. We get 10 seconds of rest, and each exercise is 50 seconds. So we're doing leg lifts now. So now I'll put my hands on the ground. There we go. So we're doing a leg lift with a hip lift. So I just noticed it was with the hip. So I always, when I finish my play out, the main play outs, I then do 10 minutes of abs, minimum. Now, as I keep saying, and I used to say this in Toronto, abs do not give you abs. You already have abs. What ab playouts do is strengthen your core so that you can lift heavier weights, have more core stability, so you're stable when you're lifting those heavier weights. It does strengthen your abs, and it do pop, yes, but you already have abs. What gives you abs is your nutrition and lowering down your body fat percentage. And my hands are already filthy as fuck. It's all good. I'll wipe my hand with Lysol wipes when I'm done. That's the reason why I have them. So we're doing scissor crossover here, and I so fucked up there, but it's okay. It's almost 4:30 here in the morning. Grateful for all of you who are tuning in. I know you're in a different time zone. I don't expect anybody to be on at like 4:30 Pacific time. There's no way. That'd be hilarious though, if somebody did jump on. This one's a killer. Okay. So we're doing slow bicycles. So you're gonna put your hands behind your head, and you're gonna bring your right elbow to meet your left knee, and your left elbow to meet your right knee. Now you can do it over your, like you can touch your head, or you can hold your hands like this in a fist and do it like this too. Either way works. Whatever you feel comfortable doing. But yeah, we are doing the thing. We're gonna be done before 5 a.m. This is awesome. So then that means I get to just chill in the car and just relax and wait for a couple hours for the gym so I can take my hot shower. And yeah. That means I can also change my clothes and all that stuff in the car, so I don't have to like bring all that into the gym. All right, we're doing leg switches, so basically like this. So and yes, I am You're noticing gray with black. I'm wearing my track pants underneath because it is a little bit chilly. So I'm double layered right now. These are actually my sleeping clothes underneath that I usually like sleep with that are on. Normally I take them off when I'm working out, but I'm like, fuck that, it's cold. So I kept them on. So they're gonna have to get aired out in the car. But yeah, last night was our last night in the car, guys. We've been sleeping in the car quite some time. Yes, we had an Airbnb last week, but it's gonna be great to be back in an Airbnb. Man, it's so cool. So we're doing sit-ups, and then we're doing where we go to the knees. So we're bringing ourselves up to the left, to the right, but you're gonna roll yourself back down. You're not flying down, because like you're not doing this. You're rolling back down, and you're coming back up, and you're touching your opposite elbows to knees. And you're really contracting when you're coming up and doing those twists. Oh man. Okay, we're doing frog crunches, also known as butterfly crunches. So that's putting your legs together like this, in like bringing your feet together, and you're crunching like this. So you're bringing your elbows to meet your knees. We're almost there. We have a couple more to do, and we're done. We're about halfway done. So for those of you that came on yesterday, my gimbal fell down and got scuffed. So this morning at like 1 a.m. while I was like asleep, an inspiration is like, just buy one on Amazon here, because like the one that I desire can't be shipped back to Toronto, which is so stupid. So then I'm like, okay, I can get it shipped to my Soul Brothers place, or I can get it shipped to the Airbnb, and I can just replace it. So like ideas like that just come to me like when I'm asleep. It's weird, because it was bothering me. I was like, I don't like when my shit is damaged. It's annoying as fuck. So what we do, we find a solution. We don't linger on the problem. Like, there's got to be a solution. And sure enough, I found a solution. Now I asked the Airbnb person at 3 a.m. in the morning, even though they're asleep. I left a message for them so they can read it, if I can order the gimbal and send it to their location. And it'll only take a day or so, which will be enough time for me to have it before I leave. But yeah, we're doing cocoons, by the way. So we're basically doing a tuck. This is also called hollow to tuck. All right, so we're doing heel taps. So for those of you who've done heel taps, if you're more advanced, you can, have the legs a little bit wider and touch your heels. Now, if you're beginning or a beginner, you bring your feet closer and you touch the arch of your feet, which is between your toes and your heel, that middle part. And of course, you can also extend the legs out wider and further. So really contracting your obliques. Obliques are your side ab muscles. See, I always find ways to do my things. I make sure I don't make any excuses. That's really the thing that I'm showing on these videos, is I'm taking action everywhere, anywhere I can be. Hell, if I didn't have outside and I was like inside, like in a hotel or Airbnb, and I have to be quiet, then guess what I do? I do it, and I'm quiet, but I still do the thing. Okay, so we're doing sprinter ups. So we're gonna come up, and then we're gonna come back down. We're basically touching our toe and coming back down. And now that I have experience of working out or playing out outside in a school parking lot, this is an idea for, like, you know, for the future when I come back and live here and while I reside in Toronto for the time being. And ladies and gentlemen, we are done. Just like that. We are done. We finished the thing. We did it. And now I can put the jump rope back into the trunk. And that was technically my last jump rope. Technically, not officially, but technically my last jump rope workout in San Diego for the time being. But who knows? We might still be here next Saturday. We don't know what's going to happen. Anything could happen in the next couple days. That's the thing. So I'm going to let this live go up into an hour just so that I have an hour on this live stream. We're at almost 52 minutes. So I can put away the tablet and take off my AirPods. So open up the car. But yeah, I really appreciate all of you who came on this morning. What time is it actually right now? 4:41. It's only 4:41. It's crazy. It's only 4:41. And I finished my play out already. So I have like 2 hours and 20 minutes to wait for the gym to open up. So I'm basically gonna sit after the live stream is done. I'm gonna just, I'm just gonna just sit and just relax and chill and like take it all in and really honor this journey that I've been on, that we've been on, in fact, because you know this is a us journey. This also gives me a chance to kind of clean up shit. So yeah, again, I am super duper grateful. I have the microphone on so you guys can hear me no matter where I am. I gotta clean my hands, so I gotta get me some Lysol wipes. Car is organized, and yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm really grateful for this experience, that I got to do this thing while I'm, you know, in San Diego. I'm really grateful that, hey Crazy Cat, good morning to you. I just finished my my exercise out here. Thank you for liking, I appreciate it. Yeah, I just finished the exercise. I just did my jump rope play out, just cleaning my tablet now. But yeah, you know, I'm so grateful that I got to have this experience in San Diego. If I have to go back, or if I am meant to go back, then for like next week, then I had a great time here. I had an amazing time, and I got to meet a lot of people, whether through YouTube or through like just my travels, like outside of my lives. It was really a great experience. So I'm super grateful and super happy and super blessed. And now I have streaks on my tablet. It's okay. It's all good. But yeah, good morning to you again, Crazy Cat. I'm grateful for you for being on. A familiar face like Turan, who came on earlier. He was asking about his cooking oil again. That's hilarious. That dude kills me sometimes. Asking about cooking oil. Are you kidding me right now? That's crazy. Cooking oil. I love you, Turan. But yeah, that's hilarious. Shit. Should have just let that not do that. Now I have streaks on my tablet. It's all good. That's why I have another microfiber towel to clean that up. I have a yellow one. I will be vulnerable and share something with y'all. Last night, the old me kicked in. I got triggered by something last night, and I was like, "Come on, what the fuck? Are you serious right now?" And my apologies for the swearing. But I was like, "Why is this shit happening?" Like, and I'll tell you what it was. It's something so stupid though, but I have to talk about it because, like, you know, the whole point of this channel is me being vulnerable and sharing, you know, my down moments too. Last night I was getting angry and mad, and it's nobody's fault. It's just I was comparing myself to another soul, even though we're all one, and we're not supposed to compare each other. And she has a YouTube channel, and technically I was like, why is she getting more followers than I am? And I was like, you know, like, I'm putting in the work, and she's only making like 10-minute videos, and she's getting all the attention. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's so stupid. That's what I was saying. I was like, wait a minute, dude. That's your soul sister. Relax, calm yourself. She's helping other people. You and her doing the same thing. Just relax. You're meant to help people too, and you are helping people. So I share this to share that I too still have my down moments. And I had to say, it's okay. We had that moment. What are we going to do about it? We're going to keep pissing and complaining, or are we going to keep moving forward, Andre? And that's not spiritually bypassing or, you know, not honoring what I'm feeling. I was legitimately saying, are we going to stay mad, or are we going to keep doing the thing that we're doing? I'm like, we're going to keep doing the thing that we're doing. Then okay, then enough. You're going to help those who you're meant to help, and you're going to help them in the way you're supposed to help them. So relax. That's what I said to myself yesterday, last night in the car, as I was yelling. I was like, why this and all this other shit again. I was like, so that shit still happens. But I'm grateful that you know, it didn't last for hours, thankfully. Thank fucking God it didn't last for hours. It lasted minutes. When I say minutes, I mean it only lasted for like 4 minutes. I was like in a rage. I was like, "Urgh!" Like, I am the one that's meant to be the one that's going to hear to change. I was saying that shit again. I was like, I'm the one that's meant to change the world. I'm the one who's here to have the greatest impact in the planet. I was saying I'm the one. I was saying that. I was like, relax. You are here already impacting people. Calm yourself. Relax, Andre. You're good. You're doing what you're meant to do. Remember, I already said I'm fulfilled. And I had to remind myself, remember, if you were to die right now, Andre, you're already fulfilled because you already helped impact a lot of people. So calm yourself. This is not 2020. This is not 2019. This is 2025, where you made impact. Actually, you started impact in 2024, really. Actually, you even done it before that. You started in 2023. But my point to say all this is, like, I had to share this experience with you all because this shit still happens. And I had to honor myself. I'm like, it's okay. That happened. What are we going to do about it? Are we going to continue to piss and complain and moan and cry? Or are we going to, well, I didn't cry. I was just getting angry. I was like infuriated. And I was like, Or are you gonna just continue? Come on, are you not gonna close? I guess you're not gonna close. There. Or are you gonna continue to whine and complain? And I was like, fuck that, I'm not gonna whine and complain. Hey, Catherine, welcome back. I'm just sharing a vulnerable experience that I had last night before heading off to bed. Yeah, I was like, you know, one of my soul sisters, she's doing something similar with, you know, helping people and sharing the wisdom that the universe has for all of us, because we all have the same information. It's just that some of it is invisible to some of us and some of it is visible to others. That's what differs between us. It's what's currently invisible and visible. And she started her channel after mine, and she already has more followers than I do. And I was like, what the fuck? Or I'm not gonna say followers, I don't like that word, sorry. More subscribers. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and I was doing my comparison bullshit again. I was like, stop comparing. She's on her own journey, I'm on my own journey. She's impacting those people and I'm impacting my own set of people. Relax. It's okay. Even if it's one person that you've inspired, that's good enough. Relax. But yeah, I was getting mad and angry in the car last night because I've been sleeping in the car during this journey. Today I'm gonna be in an Airbnb. And I was like, fuck, why? Why this? Like, why? I was doing the why shit. I was like, nah, relax. Thank God it only lasted for like 4 to 5 minutes. It didn't last for hours. I wasn't in like a rage for like, it was for like 4 minutes. So I was like, okay, you know that you are God and wearing a mask yourself. You have the power too. Relax. It's okay. Things are meant to play out the way they're meant to play out. You have 402 subscribers at the moment, and you're doing great. Keep it up, Andre. You know, a year ago you were only at, what was it, 249. So in less than like 2 months, I gained a couple hundred subscribers, and you know, that's a very good accomplishment. But I'm doing something different than everybody else. Like, I don't desire to be making content and editing videos and all this shit. Like, I don't feel called. I feel called to go live and just speak whatever I feel like speaking, being exactly who I am, and showing all of you what is possible, and seeing where this journey takes me. This is really a video diary to myself, to document the entire journey, so that when I die, others can go back and look at all the lives I've done. Right? I don't know how many lives were done now, but we've done quite a fair bit of lives. But we got a lot more to do. We got a whole year to go. So yeah, just gonna keep going at it and keep going and keep going, and you know, I'm meant to have what I'm meant to have, and I'm gonna have what I'm supposed to have, because it's already finished and I already declared it. So that's what I was saying last night. I'm like, creation is finished. You're the one to keep saying you're the master creator and creation is finished. So why are you acting like the little slave, the little victim, with this whole why me, why me? I was like, yeah, you're right. I am the master creator. I have to remind myself I was the master fucking creator and creation is finished. I created that experience too, just to remind myself, hey, you're the master creator, to get me out of it. It was like my own doing to help me remind myself of, you are the master creator. So yeah, I said this live was gonna only be about an hour, but it looks like I'm on my flow. So it is what it's supposed to be. It's 4:53 a.m. Sharing wisdom at 4:53 a.m. That's awesome. The sun's not even out. It's still dark. I still see the stars in the sky right now. It's pretty dope. But yeah, I'm meant to be where I'm meant to be. She's meant to be where she's meant to be. Everybody's meant to be where they're meant to be at this moment. And that's the thing. You are where you're meant to be right in this moment. not further, not behind, just exactly as you are. So I have to remind myself, okay, it is what it is. And if my sister Olga is on, it's not you, sister. It is not you. It is another sister that works, that is like showing up on Pete's content. Like Pete and her are like kind of like working together now. So like because of Pete's influence, she's gained some attention. So it's not you, Olga. It's not you, sister. So it's not you. If you're watching the replay, it's not you. But it's to my other sister, Elena, who I do love a lot. I respect her, and I'm glad that she is helping 855 people. And that's the thing. She gets to help 855 people and beyond on her TikTok and her Instagram and her YouTube. She's doing great, and I'm proud of her. So like it was just the old egoic, like why is that person, like I was like, why is that? I was doing the whole separation shit. She's another version of me. She's basically she's doing the heavy lifting that I don't have to do. Theoretically, you go look at her channel. She has everything. She's basically saying everything that I'm saying, but she keeps it in a shorter time frame, in bite-sized chunk. And her channel's Ella Bliss, ELA Bliss 333. So if you feel called, go check her out. And I'm giving her a shout out, Ella Bliss 333. And she's on Instagram, and she basically saying the same things that I say. I'm coming from it where I know where people come from, where they are, and the layers. Because yeah, it's easy to just be the master creator and say all that. But if you're not ready to step into that master creator, like you have to at least start believing in yourself. There are levels to this. That's the piece that I feel that's missing when it comes to like what Pete and Elena are sharing. Like what they're sharing is facts, absolute divine facts. It's the final truth. You are God wearing a mask. You are God, plain and simple. All this is an illusion. There is no such thing as lack. There is no such thing as fear. There's instinctual fear, like if a car is coming at you, you're gonna get out of dodge. Yes. If somebody's gonna point a gun at you, you have that instinctual fear. Yes. But like fear of like not being successful, the fear of failure, the fear of missing out, FOMO, the fear of being rejected. Those are illusions. They don't exist. They're not real. They're lies. Those are fake lies that we've created. These are man-made lies. And the real fears are like someone like pointing a gun at you, or a car is running at you, or a lion's coming in to eat you or something. Like that's a fear. But the thing is, like, you know, the final truth is there are no lack. There's no lack in this world. And she was talking about, she had a money master class, and I know everything she already knows. That's the thing. Like, she was just reminding me as a mirror that there is no lack. There is none of that. So like, I created that experience last night to see her YouTube, her Instagram, for me to click the YouTube video, for me to listen to her, but then to look at her subscribers, to me to get angry for 4 to 5 minutes and then let it go. You are God too. What are you doing? Relax. Because when you're angry or you're pissed off, like it's okay to be mad and get pissed off. I'm not saying not to get mad or pissed off. But how long are you going to stay in it? How long are you going to stay in it? The one thing that I'm also getting to do is practice my speaking in front of a people, camera, audience, because like I do stutter on my words sometimes. Sometimes my words, they kind of slur out. So it allows me to start practicing speaking. So this is like a platform that I'm using to test out my speaking skills. And, in the past, I used to say things and people would think, or not people would think, people would say
that you said that. I'm like, no, I didn't. I said this. I'm like, no, you said that. I'm like, ah, okay, I did say that. So sometimes like the brain just kind of like spits out shit and the words just come out and I'm like, I didn't think about what I just said. So that happens. So I'm also practicing being more conscious on what I'm saying and what I'm sharing with all of you. This is why, like, this is all practice for me. All of this is practice. Literally, this is all fucking practice for what's to come. And it's just preparing me. That's all this is. This is preparation. So I'm grateful for that experience last night. I'm grateful that I looked at that YouTube video and I was reminded there is no fucking lack. There is, and I created that experience where I looked at her subscriber numbers. I'm like, no, like, yes, you can get mad, but there's nothing to get mad about. Relax. It's okay. Calm down. It's all good. Yeah. It's interesting. Such an interesting experience. Just gotta laugh at it sometimes. I totally had my AirPods in my ears. I was like, the battery is like going down. But yeah, I created that experience so that I could overcome said experience. To see, will I fall back into old ways? And will I stay in that old way, or will I move forward and transcend it? And I'm still checking in with myself. Am I still spiritually bypassing how I feel about her subscriber numbers, or am I feeling happy? Because I used to also do this. I would say that I'm happy, but I was, in actuality, I was actually pretty mad. I was still jealous. Had a lot of jealousy for people. Jealousy and envy. Now, here's the thing. Jealousy is not a bad thing in certain contexts, because it just shows that that's the thing that you desire too, and you can have it too. There was like a animal over there behind the fence. I don't know what that is, but in any event, yeah, I could have it too. So it's okay sometimes to feel jealousy, but to not let it get out of control. Like, it puts you into a state of like, I'm so mad, like that. That's what you don't desire. Because like the jealousy for me was like comparing myself to others, thinking that they're better than me, when I know that I was saying this, and this is where ego is going to come in right now. I'm about to say it. That I'm better than them, and they don't deserve this, and I know more than them, and all this other blah, 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 blah shit that I used to have been saying in my head. I would be saying all the time that I know more, I know this, I know that, and I know more, and blah, 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 blah. All that crap. That's what I was saying. But I'm just kind of, at the moment, as you can tell, I'm just kind of doing shit and fixing shit. I'm going to take you guys in the car. It's fucking cold. I don't want to be standing out here while I'm chatting with you all. I'm going to sit in the car. It's going to be a little dark in the car, but it's all good. I'm going to turn on the car, and I'm going to turn on the light. Actually, I can just turn on my little flashlight. Now y'all can see me. This flashlight is badass, by the way. It's such a small little flashlight, but it's so powerful. Yeah, I was like getting mad. And I was like, Urgh! And like I would get jealous of people because they're ahead of me. Because like I'm the one that I was doing I'm the one shit all the time. I'm the one who should be on top, or I should be the one that be impacting all those lives, not them. It should only be me. That's basically what I was saying. But I had to stop that shit.
because it was not serving me. It wasn't getting me anywhere. It was actually keeping me stuck even further behind, because I would keep perpetuating the same shit over and over and over and over. Ooh, 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 ooh. Too much heat. I'm gonna plug in my phone and get it charged up with the battery. But yeah, you know, the thing is, like, I should close this vent, actually, before I do that, because the phone's gonna get heated up. And that's the last thing I desire, is the phone to get overheat while I'm sitting in the car. There we go. There. But yeah, that comparison shit, the jealousy shit. I haven't actually even talked about any of this on any of my lives yet. So this is great that this is coming up. That, yeah, I got fucking jealous of my soul sister who is impacting people, because I desire to have that same influence. But I do have that influence. And in the past, with other, like, soul brothers and sisters, like, there's another soul brother who's an influencer. I don't ever desire now to be an influencer. I can give fuck all about that. I used to, like, desire to be that influencer. I don't care about that. But he has this level of success where he's interviewing all, like, the personal development people, and he's making that money, and he's helping so many people. And I was like, but I know more than him. And the thing is, that I know more than him shit, like, I know more. No, actually, you just know things differently. He knows what he knows. I know what I know. We all technically know everything. Our mind is the one that's kind of blocking our true knowingness until you remember thyself. And that's why I was like, okay, I got to relax, stop comparing myself, and just stay in my lane, do my thing. So I'm doing my thing. So yeah, I'm grateful that this came up during, like, my soul just decided to share this shit, because, like, yeah, it's, how do I say this? I like to just be transparent and vulnerable and share shit. For my trolls out there that think I'm whining and like, here you're whining and you're yelling and you're yapping. Cool. I'm yelling, I'm whining, and I'm yapping. Good for you. Cool. Congratulations. But I'm just being real and sharing the journey. People like to be around someone who's authentic and real, not someone who's fake and surface level. I've been around a lot of people who are fake and surface level. I've been there, and I done that in my time. I was fake at one point. Didn't get me far. In fact, I was fake for only, like, I don't know, maybe a year or so. I was like, nope, this isn't me. Fuck that. And I pivoted, which was awesome. I was like attempting to be this influencer and all this other shit. I'm like, nope, no more. I'm done with that. You know, I always, like, was blaming the universe. That's there's always the fuck you, universe. You're always helping everybody else, but you're not helping me. That talk right there. And that came out last night too. I'm like, universe, I'm the one that's meant to help the world. I am the one, not them. I am me. But I was like, I was looking at myself while I was doing it. Like, I had this, like, bird's eye view, like the creator mode. I was looking down. I'm like,
but you are. Relax. What are you doing? Calm down. It's all good. It's all good, dude. It's hilarious. So I'm grateful for the experience. Truly. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit and chill in here. Well, I'm gonna definitely change out of my clothing, put on my actual clothing so I can get in the gym, take that shower so I don't have to do all this like folding nonsense when I get there. Save me some time. Basically prepare myself for early morning so I can get in and out. Yeah, you know, I'm really grateful. Really, really grateful that I had this experience last night. And I know the ego, I know the somewhere in the inner world, he's like, the other version of me is like, I still don't like the fact that that person is ahead of me. I know that that's still there, but it's not me. That's the funny thing. I see the other version of me, like he's throwing a tender tantrum. Wow, I can't even say that word right now. He's throwing a tantrum right now, and he's like, "Ugh, ugh." I'm like, calm down, dude. Relax. It's okay. All is good. Sometimes you just gotta laugh about it, you know? Literally. It's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Oh shit. Basically, I don't know where that came from. Let me drink some water. I was gonna say to my sister Elena, I love you, sister. There is no malice towards you. I'm sending this out into the internet, into the ether, to the energetic world. There is no hate. There's only love for you. You're doing the thing. I'm proud of you. Keep going. Keep impacting those you're meant to impact. I will see you on the other side of all of this, and it's gonna be awesome. But yeah, we're gonna go do this thing. We're gonna go do this thing called life. We're gonna go impact people. And I say we're, and I'm saying that's all of us. That's all of me, that's all of you. And we're gonna make an impact in the world. Every time you speak, you're creating, or you can destroy. The choice is yours, and I choose to create. There are times I do choose to destroy, not in a negative, evil way, but there are times where you must destroy for the new to come in. I've destroyed some, let's say I severed some connections so that new ones could come in. Because if I did not sever those connections, the growth that I had in the last 6 months would have never happened. Or would have come at everything happens exactly when it's supposed to happen. So I say this to say that it was meant to come at when it was meant to come. So it's not going to come any sooner or any later. But there are connections that I no longer am connected with. I love them. I always will. But they and I are no longer on the same vibration. I know that. I can feel it. And so I move forward. I'm not going to linger in the past. And if they desire to ever connect again, then they connect again. If they don't, it's not my problem. I'm good either way. I'm more than good. I'm stellar as fuck. With or without connections. I've lived a life really with nobody in my life. Like, yes, I had friends, but it was bullshit surface level. So theoretically, I was still alone. I lived alone, even though I lived with people. There was a period of my life where I was married. There was a period of my life where I lived alone. There was a period of my life where I lived with family, and I'm currently back with family. There's a period of my life that, yeah, I was like in this mental world of despair and anger, hating everything and everyone. Don't ever desire to go back to that space again. It's a very, very poisonous world. So yeah, life, for me, it's interesting to see in the last, technically this is year 6, to see in the last 6 years how the evolution has happened. This is why I'm documenting the journey now. I'm gonna say I should have, or I wished I did back then, but I didn't. But now I am. And we get to see, sometimes the ego comes out. Y'all see the ego come out at times. There are a few people who like to stir the trouble. They know who they are. I'm not gonna say their names. They know exactly who they are. But at the same time, like, then I get into my, I wouldn't say superiority complex, but I get into the, you can't tell me, I know better, energy, and then I either put them in their place. But it's only love. But you get to see all of the realness of what I'm doing in real time. There is no, oh, I'm this one way and then I'm this off camera. No, what you see is what you get with me. And you're either going to love me, you're going to hate. Hey, look who it is. It's the GOAT 5579. I love saying that name, the GOAT 5579. What up, dude? Just sharing in some vulnerability that I was growing through last night, getting angry and being jealous of another sister of ours who is impacting more people. I'm like, I desire to have that following as well too. That, and I don't say following because I don't like using the word follower, because we're all fucking leaders. I'm here to lead leaders, to walk alongside each of you as leaders, not followers. You're not sheeple. None of you are sheeple. When you come to this channel, you ain't a sheeple. You're a fucking leader. You ain't following anybody. You're a fucking leader. You're a trailblazer. Remember that. I came down here to create leaders, to bring out the leader in you so that you can go and lead your leaders. Everybody's a leader. There are no followers, but like right now there are a lot of fucking sheeples in the planet, and that has to stop. At some point that's going to stop. But some people are more naturally gifted to lead. But you can still learn to lead. But yes, I'm grateful for you, the GOAT 5579. I appreciate you for coming back on, as always. I always love giving you that shout out because like that name is just awesome. And I love 55. That number for me last year was very prevalent. It was the number of change. The number 5 is the number of change, so 55 is like adding to that. So that's why when I see your name 5579, I'm like, I like that name. What up, the GOAT? But yeah, I'm done playing small. This channel, our channel, is to step into your God frequency, your God energy. That's it. We ain't here to play some bullshit human game. We came here to play as God. And I'm not saying God of other people. No. God of your universe, which is you within. You're the creator of your reality. The master fucking creator of your reality. Yes, your humanistic side will come out here and there like mine did last night. And will attempt to derail you and bring you back to your playing small bullshit and the pity parties and the why me's and all this shit. That's going to happen. I guarantee you it's going to happen. But it comes down to how long are you going to stay in it. And again, for me, things only last minutes now. They used to last hours. They used to last days. They used to last weeks. They used to last months. I would be angry and mad for months. Now it lasts in minutes. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I just move on, because every present moment you are mad, you're recreating the past. So you either can shift in the now, because the now is the only thing that matters, and create harmony within yourself, and create that in the future, because every present moment, like even in this moment, every present moment is creating your future. There's a car there. I'm like, what the fuck is that car doing there? It's like looking down and seeing, maybe I should leave this spot. Yeah, let's leave this spot. Maybe not a smart spot to be in, but let's go leave this spot. Because, this is a school parking lot. Don't desire to be in any sort of trouble at night or in the morning. So let's go do that thing. Let's go drive back to my spot. Avoid engine. Yeah, I know, car. Relax, calm yourself. Turning on that light. But yeah, we came down here to be the creator of our reality. And because of my mirrors that showed up at the most interesting time of my life, when I was going through my dark night of the soul, multiple dark night of the soul, I was like, okay, I am the master fucking creator. I knew I wasn't wrong. I knew I was feeling what I was feeling. I knew this shit wasn't like a lie. I knew I felt this thing. I just couldn't put a word to it at the time. They just had to remind me as mirrors that this is who I am. This is who we all are. It's just the lies that we've been fed. And I'm done playing fucking small. I've been playing small all my life. What up, dude? So grateful for you to be on. I'm just being vulnerable right now. I finished my play out. It's 5:22 a.m. in the morning. I'm waiting for the gyms to open up, but the gyms don't open up until 7, so I can take my hot shower and then start my day. But my day's already started since I'm technically I'm up. But yeah, I'm just gonna go back to my spot here and just park and turn off the lights so that it's not blaring. Let me put this back on. Welcome back from your bike ride. I was just sharing some vulnerability here, but basically, yeah, I came on. Amazing. That's a lot of calories you burn. I'm proud of you, Byron. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, by the way. That's inspiring. But yeah, I came down here to lead leaders. All of you are leaders. You are not followers. You are not sheeple. You are leaders. Even if you don't think yourself as a leader, you are a leader. And we didn't come down here to play this human game. You're not a fucking human. You are a god wearing a mask. Remember that. And there are other people that have to remind me of that during my dark night of the soul. And it was my time to remind all of you who come on this channel that you are God wearing a mask. Every one of us is God. And you can pray to some external God, yes, but that external God, it resides within. All of the gods reside within. Whether it's one God or all gods, they all reside within. And we're not getting religious here. I'm just speaking from what I feel is true and real, because it is the final truth, that they're all just fragmented images of the one oversoul, and we're fragmented from them. Please activate the start-stop system. Okay, sure, whatever. Just looking at the messages on this car. It's random as fuck sometimes. But yeah, my point to say is that we're all God wearing a mask. And we didn't come down here to play small. You didn't come down here to play small. I didn't come down here to play small. And like, you know, there's a few people that'll say playing small is canceled or all this is canceled. I don't care about your little personal development words that you use. You are a fucking god. That's it. And that's not arrogant. That's not egotistical. Now, if you say, I am the God of the universe, and everybody must abide by my command, that's a different story. Now you're playing God complex. We're not playing God complex here. We are basically acting like the God that we are. So yeah, we came down here to be God and to be one with the Creator and one with everything. And I'm still getting reminded by the other mirrors of the words so that I too can use those words, because it doesn't belong to them. Those words don't belong to anybody. It belongs to the universe. All they're doing is reminding all of us of the same thing, that we all are. Yes, God is within all of us. And God is us, because we are the one with God. That's the thing. Or the universe, or Creator, or Buddha, or Jesus, or Allah, or Moses, or Abraham, or Muhammad, whatever name you give it. They're all one with us. Jehuti, Thoth, Hermes, insert name, Krishna, Brahma, Shiva, Shakti. Yeah. They're all one. All of them are one. They're all one. Because they come from the original, like, one. And that's energy. It's an impersonal energy. It's not masculine. It's not feminine. It's both. It's everything. It's everything and it's nothing at the same time. And it's pretty interesting. Yeah, we are one. And that's the other thing too. We are fucking one. And that's why, like, me getting upset last night, I'm like, why am I getting upset? That's just me in another version of me. Why am I getting mad? Relax. Calm down. Calm yourself, Andre. It's okay. It's all good. All is good. All is fucking good. So, I reminded myself, okay. Yeah. This is an interesting live. Did it play out? I was supposed to end it. Now it's at 100 minutes. I just can go on a flow, creative flow. And I can talk for hours and hours and hours. And just, that's the beautiful thing. This is a skill in itself. I don't like ever run out to like, what do I say next to these people? And I can just keep going, and I'm just being me. I can be random as fuck. I can go all over the fucking place with this thing. But yeah, and thank you to this mini flashlight. Like, this shit is like, look at this flashlight. It's fucking badass. Like, I'm not gonna blare it in your guys' face, but this is the flashlight that I'm using. This is how tiny it is. And this shit is bang on powerful. Like, it can go like this. There's a front light. There's the actual light, flashlight. And this is like a soft light. I can change the colors. I can go, what is it? Oh, no, not that one. I can go green. I'm green. I can go red. I can go blue. And I can go into the police colors. Or like it flashes, which we don't want to do. And I can go white, which is pretty decent, but I like the yellow because it's softer on me. And then, of course, like the actual flashlight. Pretty badass flashlight. This flashlight has been a fucking game changer. It's waterproof. It's USB-C charging. It's multifunction. It's pretty fucking badass. But anyways, yeah, you know, we came down here to be God and not to play God. When I say that, I say it to say not to be playing God over someone else. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to play God or be God in our creation with other gods, because everybody's God. We came here to create together. But of course, there's duality in this world, and you know, there are some people who are here to destroy. You can't create if you don't destroy some stuff. And I know that sounds negative, but there is no negative or positive in the fifth dimension, which is above our third dimension that we're living in. Everything is just one. So when you transcend all that, like, you kind of just like, yeah, I know it sucks to see somebody getting hurt. Like, what is it? What is the word I'm looking for? It's a word that's is not visible to me at the moment in my mind. It's not recommend. Okay, yeah, I'll just use the word allow. Do I allow somebody to get physically hurt knowing that I'm right there? Will I allow somebody to get raped? Will I allow somebody to get, like, beat up? Fuck no. I'm going to step in. I'm not going to just walk away and be that bystander. I will step in. I'm not going to stand for that shit. But I do also know that the person committing the act of the bad thing that they're doing, they don't know any better. But they also came down here to do what they came here to do. Some people came to destroy other people. And the thing is, I know this is going to sound so fucking weird, and you'd be like, why would we do that? Why would we choose that? We've made contracts with each other to, like, hey, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to shoot you and you're going to die because you got to do blah, 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 blah. Just for your parents to do. It's so weird how this shit works. I should turn off the heat now because I think I'm good now. But yeah, it's so weird. Like, we chose these contracts. Like, we come down here to do said thing. Like, for example, maybe I made a contract with someone. I don't know if it is or not. Maybe I made a contract with somebody, hey, to take my life at, like, when I'm, like, 41 or something. I don't know. I don't know why I use that age number, but if they're meant to come and take my life, that means that I chose that. I know that sounds so weird, but we come down knowing, or we come down forgetting why we came down here, number one, but we came down here with contracts that we came here to fulfill for our soul. And certain things have to play out the way they're meant to play out. Whether somebody killing someone, which sucks, fucking sucks, but the thing is, when you transcend the 3D reality and you're back in the fifth plane of existence or fifth dimension, everybody's one. And we just we return back to our light body. There are kids that get born with like diseases, and it fucking sucks. Fucking sucks. And then some of them die. And they come down to teach, and not teach, to remind the parents about certain lessons that they had to be reminded of, like being unconditionally loving, to have compassion for others. We're all a mirror for one another. We come down here to help remember our lessons that we have to grow through. Some of us, we will end up with a disease, and we chose to have that disease. We chose to be a certain thing. But the thing is, we also forgotten that we have the power within us to shift and change, because there's also free will. You could literally change the game as you're playing it. And I feel like when I was coming down here, I chose to I'm going to hate people. I'm going to hate all of you. I'm going to hate on everybody for 20 years. I'm going to hate. And then there's going to come a pivotal moment where shit's going to hit the fan, and then life's going to change. And it's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. And then, of course, I created all the scams where I lost practically all my money, and I never really recovered from it. And yet here I am in San Diego, still living it out, pushing beyond, stretching myself. How is that possible? I haven't worked in 2 years. Over 2 years now. Technically, this will be year 3. I haven't worked. I haven't earned an income except for my sister paying me $300 every month for my car, because now it's her car. But other than that, I haven't formally created any sort of income coming in. So how am I doing it? I created all these experiences for whatever the reasons that I'm meant to grow through. Let me fix this quickly, because that's bothering me. But yeah, these are the experiences that I chose. I said, I came down here to have those experiences, for whatever reason I'm meant to learn, or not even learn, to remember. To remember that money is not separate from you. You are one with it. Remember, my own natural energy yield. That's an acronym. I've said it many times. If you haven't made note of that already, make note of it now. My own natural energy yield is money, is you. Think of it like, for those of you who know Dragon Ball Z, Goku, when he powers up to go Super Saiyan, that's energy. Or insert your favorite anime character, or even insert your favorite superhero. They have an energy around them, like a force, their own natural energy yield. Like Wolverine, for example. He's got primal energy. Magneto, you see the magnetism around him. his own natural energy yield is building from within, and it comes then from without. As within, as without. It never starts as without, as within. As without will reflect back inwards what you already have within. It becomes like a dance. But yeah, these are the experiences that we've chose. It's weird. It's fucking weird. But it's what we chose. Looks like this live is going to be 2 hours long. It's crazy. I thought I was only going to do an hour, but look, clearly in 9 minutes it'll be 2 hours. I've been doing this live. This is like back in Toronto, how I would finish my play out and I would go straight into just like into like a session. It's hilarious. And thank you for the like, whoever like thumbs up there just now. I appreciate it. It helps. It's awesome. I just like the fact that like the soul decided to start sharing shit again like that. While I'm sitting in the car and I'm going to turn back on the heater a little bit. It is a little bit cold or chilly. What up again, Crazy Cat? Yeah, but I came down here to be of service, to create leaders, to lead. We can call this the new earth or whatever you desire, but we're moving into a new earth. It's happening. It already has happened. You probably are feeling some shifts inside of yourself. You're probably seeing other people changing around you. You're probably having a different experience around people now. That's because we're shifting to a new planetary frequency. And we're not going backwards. We're not, but there's going to be a lot of transition in the next, well, it technically really started last year. Like it was called the Great Awakening. A lot of people awakened. A lot of people who are awakened now, which is amazing, and they're becoming more aware. Seeing more souls in crystal stores that, you know, the old me would have judged. I'm like, really? That person in a crystal store? He looks kind of weird, or she looks kind of weird to be in a crystal store. But a lot of people who awaken, and a lot of people who are awakening at a younger age too, so they don't have to go through 20 years of fucking hate and anger and shit in the world. I'm in the same boat too, and people ask me, do I work? Yes, I'm doing God's work. Good job. Good job, man. And just to make sure, Aphrodite, I just want to make sure, bro or a sis, I just want to make sure that you're a brother or a sister, because I don't want to call you bro when you're a girl, and I don't want to call you a sister if you're a guy. But yes, you are doing God's work. You're damn right you're doing God's work. That's why you found this channel. This is our channel. There's a reason why you resonate with me. There's a reason why you are here right now in this moment, me sharing what I'm sharing. There are no accidents. There are literally no fucking accidents. Do you see how this works? The very fact that you shared the same thing, I'm so grateful you shared that, dude. Even though I don't know if you're a guy or girl, but I'm so grateful you shared that. Because it goes to show you that I'm not alone in this. There are so many other people who are literally saying, Why am I doing this job? This job? Why? It's not serving me. It's not helping me. In fact, it's actually hindering me. It's draining my life force, energy. And you came down here to have everything that you desired and not to have to work for it. And there are people that are going to say, but you should work hard and put that as a valorous act and wear that as a badge of fucking honor that you're working hard. What up, sister? I came on at 3:45, so that's my earliest live ever. Okay, so you are a sister. Perfect. Okay, so now I know that you're a sister. Okay, perfect. Cool. I'll remember that. I've been chatting for what? Now almost an hour. I've already finished my play out. I finished it already. I'm done. I've been done at like 4 something, like 4:30. Now it's 5:45. I'm just waiting for the gym to open so I can go. I'm sitting in the spot where I sleep in. I just moved the car from the school parking lot. But yeah, you know, I haven't worked a job in almost 3 years. It's gonna be 3 years in November this year. But I'm doing God's work, as you said, Aphrodite. And so is Olga, and so are you, and so is everybody else. So I asked myself the question, why would I go back to a job? Because I'm lacking money? No, you are money. You are one with it. And sister, since you're on, I was sharing that I had the whole reason I started talking like this, I had a vulnerable moment last night. A very interesting moment last night after we finished texting. I saw Elena, who Pete has been promoting her stuff a lot. And I listened to one of her videos on YouTube, her money masterclass, which is basically Pete stuff. They're all basically saying the same shit. And I'm like, I know this shit too. But the thing is, her channel has exploded because Pete has been like promoting her stuff on Instagram, and so she's been getting all these like new connections and all this. I'm like, and her channel was at like 10 people last month. Now she's at 855 people. I'm like, what the fuck? I was getting into that comparison bullshit last night, but it lasted only for minutes. Thank God. It didn't last for hours. I was like, why the fuck is this happening? Like, why her? Why? I was doing the I'm the one shit again. I was like, I'm the one that's here to impact the world. I'm like, relax, calm down. You are also God. Remember that. You created this whole experience for you to get triggered, for you to remember you are God. Relax, Andre. All is good. It's how they do the business and how. Yeah, I caught myself. So like, I was like, fuck, universe is I'm the one. I am the one who is going to change the world. I was saying that shit again. I'm the one who is here to have the greatest impact. I'm like, relax, Andre, calm down. I know the little bit of the old me still lingers, and it's like, it likes to like have that energy. Like, I'm the one. Wow, it's also been 3 years for you too. I'm proud of you, sister. I'm proud of you for not going back to a fucking job. I am fucking proud of you for not going back to a job and saying yes to you. Because like, every time we go to a job, unless you love what you do, there's a difference. If you love what you do and you enjoy the job, it's not a job at that point. It is your passion. So like, there are people who love being lawyers. They love it. They love it. They absolutely love it. They don't see it as work. They see it as play. There are people that love to do things. So that is different. If you love what you do, then it's not a job. Even though it may look like a job, but if you love what you do, you can be a baker or like somebody who makes pastries. So like the people who works in Mom's, like the guy that was working at Mom's apple pie in Julian yesterday, he loves what he does. He loves making pie. That's his passion. It's not, for him, it's not a job. For him, it's his passion. He loves it. He loves making apple pies and seeing smiles on people's faces as they walk in because they know that they're going to have a great experience at Mom's Pie. And you damn well know I had a great ass experience yesterday having that ice cream and pie at 9 a.m. in the morning. And I've never had pie and ice cream at 9 a.m. in the morning. But I did, and it was fucking awesome. But my point to say all this is he loves what he does. So I'm glad, sister, that you, and same with Olga, same with our sister here, you have not gone back to a job. You're here to do something incredible, extraordinary. This channel is here to create leaders. This channel is here for me to help make leaders. But I don't have to make leaders because you guys are already leaders. You just have to realize that you're leaders. That's it. And I'm glad you found your passion. I'm glad you found it. My passion is to be of service, to jump on live, and to just speak and be vulnerable and share and be inspiring and show things and travel. And I'm starting to find, I know my passion. Now I'm just bringing it kind of all together in like a one cohesive like unit. And our sister Olga is, I'm curious too. I'm curious to see what your passion is that you found Aphrodite, because like yeah, it's be awesome to hear what you share about your passion. But like my point to say all this is like, we did not come down here to be fucking slaves. What basically sister said. We did not. I refuse. I absolutely refuse to go back to some job. And the thing is, here's the thing. You know, let's say you have some financial deficits, even though that's an illusion too, because it's just digital numbers in the bank account, zeros. They're just punching in numbers. Here's the thing. The universe has got to take care of that. It has nothing. It's the universe's problem, not yours. It has nothing to do with. There's no problem. It's the universe's problem. The universe got to take care of it. Someone tell you what to do at a job. Yeah, that right there is exactly the reason why I will not go back to a job, is being told what to do. I don't want to be told what to do. I don't like being told what to do, period, by anybody. I didn't come down here to be someone else's slave. Exactly. And so is your gift, sister, and so is Aphrodite, and so is everybody else on the channel. Exactly. We're all leaders and creators. There was like a random god wearing mask just walking right by at like 5:52, and I was like, okay. It was interesting just to see the random god wearing mask just walking right there at 5:52 on a Saturday morning. Everybody's asleep. I can start seeing the mountains now. They're starting to show, but it's still dark, but I can see the highlight of the mountains now. It's pretty dope. Normally at 5:52 on a weekday, I'm already in the gym, and then I'm taking the shower. So on a weekend, usually I'm at the school ground. I'm at the playground, or the school parking lot, doing my thing. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy how. We got a motorcyclist. Interesting. Early in the morning. Is this battery still on, or is it dead? No, it's on, but it definitely is dead.
But yeah, we didn't come down here to play small. I'm done playing small. And like last night, like I was saying earlier in the live, sister, that like I was saying, it's not you, Olga. It's not you. It's Elena. Cause like, you know, I was like, how is her? How? Like I'm also doing the same. Well, I was saying I was like comparing. I was doing the whole comparison bullshit again. I was like, relax, calm down. She's here to serve those people, and I'm proud of her for serving 855 people on her YouTube channel at the present moment. I'm proud of her. I love her. I'm proud of her for doing what she's doing. And I say that with, and I tuned in. I'm like, am I really saying that with absolute love, or is there still malice? And I'm like, no, there's no malice, because if there's malice, that means I'm shooting poison at myself, because that's another version of me. And by the way, it's 555, so sending you all abundance and blessings and love, but definitely infinite abundance to all of you. It's 555 here. The gym will be opening up in an hour. It'll only take me like 11 minutes to drive there. So I'll be ending the live shortly, because I'm going to change, because I'm going to take off my gym clothes in the car and hang it up and put on my all other clothes, walk in the gym, take the shower, you know, all the stuff, you know. It's a whole process. But last night was the final night that we slept in the car. It was a good night. And yeah, it was good. Took it in. Yeah, I'm so grateful that experience happened last night. You are worth more than it just matters of earthly time. 2-2 already serves millions, and money is never an issue. Keep the vibration. Exactly. That's why I created that experience, to remind myself, hey, you are God, dude. There's a reason why those mirrors showed up last year, before the end of the year. Yeah, we're in the age of Aquarius. Speak, preach, manifest, and stay positive. We don't have no room for for haters. Exactly. We don't have room for haters. Yep, sword and shield. You know it. Appreciate that. And yes, we are in the age of Aquarius. And we're also in the age of wisdom, no more information. We've left the age of information. I mean, everything is information. Wisdom is information that is applied action, or with applied action. That's the difference between knowledge and wisdom. And information is basically all of that. But we are now in the Great Awakening. The next 4 years, or really the next several years, is going to be an interesting time on the planet. A lot of people are going to wake the fuck up during this time and start saying yes to them and no to everything else that does not serve them. It really started last year, but it started in 2020, if anything. But some awakened much earlier than that. Like I got to wake up in 2019. A lot got to wake up in 2020. A lot more woke up last year in 2024. So we're in the Great Awakening. We're moving into that new earth thing, as I said, and we ain't going backwards. We are not going backwards to the good old days of working a 9 to 5 and a job and all that. And you know, there are other people that have their opinions about that, and it's okay. I'm not, you know, there's our brother Nero Knowledge, who says, hey, if you're broke and you don't have that 9 to 5, like keep the 9 to 5. Like I get where he's coming from with that. Like I get that, but like you just know
when it's not meant for you. But the thing is, I never use it's not meant for you. It's not serving you, really. Even though everything technically does serve you, because everything is an advantage, because that's a perspective. Because it's showing you what you don't desire. Like for me, IT, fucking hate IT. I hate it. I don't like it. I choose not to do it. But it's a skill that I have. So I can implement that skill in some capacity and serve other people with it. And adding my speaking, my energetic practitioner abilities, my travel vlogging ability, my playouts, and fuse that all into one thing. And these are my passions. But I just love serving. This is the one thing that I know is true. Like, I love coming on and I love to be of service. I'm not doing it for clicks and likes and views and comments and subscribers. I'm doing this and I'm being this just because I choose to, and I feel good when I do this stuff. It just naturally feels good. And of course, we have the occasional odd vibration that shows up with their trolley energy, and they're like, coming at me with their interesting energy, attempting to throw poison at me. I'm like, you can keep throwing your poison at me, but it's bouncing off of me and going right back at you because you're poisoning yourself. And I would rather you didn't poison yourself, because you're technically, you're me. Yeah, basically haters. But, I'm not, here's the thing, I always say this. This has been one of the one of the phrases that I said. I'm here for anyone. I'm here for anyone, really. But I'm not here for everyone. I used to think that I'm here for every single person. I'm going to impact every person on the planet. No. Because there's so many people who are just not ready for what I have to share. Or they just don't like how I look. Like, there was one dude who, like, I get the comment, like, I'm Indian. Like, everybody and their fucking mother is like, I'm Indian. Okay, whatever. Okay, cool. I'm a fucking soul. I chose his meat suit, yes, but I'm a soul. And there was one guy who's like, look, it's another Indian, like, scammer dude. I'm like, okay. That's not me, but, like, okay, sure. So, my point to say all this is, like, if somebody's going to throw poison at me, cool. But you're really poisoning yourself. You're not poisoning me. But the thing is, they are another version of me, so they are theoretically poisoning me, and I would rather not be poisoned. So you either come on and you play nice, or you play kind, or you just jump the fuck off. Plain and simple. Exactly. Everybody does require to wake the fuck up. The problem is, not everybody's ready to... Here's the issue with that. Not everybody is ready to take responsibility for their actions, because they're gonna I'm gonna blame this person because they're too weak to handle the responsibility of, like, they're the one that created the problem. They eat their own poison if you do not take it in. That's true. Exactly. If you feed the trolls, like, sometimes I feed the trolls just to feed them. But I don't feed them in a way where, like, it's affecting me. I feed them in a way where it's I'm reflecting back at them, like, dude, you're wasting your fucking time. Like, straight up, you're wasting your fucking time with this shit. Like, what are you doing? Like, you can continue to throw poison at me, or you can fuck off and get off this channel. And, like, the thing is, if
If they're disrespectful to me, that's fine. I don't care. It's when they're starting to be disrespectful to you guys in the chat, that's when I have a problem. And that's when I'm like, nope, that's when super villain of hate comes out and starts like going to work and just like nuking them out of existence. Let's see. You did a deep work not many do. Exactly. That's the thing. A lot of people don't, it's not that they don't want to do the work. Either they're not aware that they have to do work on themselves, or they really don't want to do the work and they're fucking like, yeah, I'm good. Like I'm good. No, actually, you're fucking not good. Like, you, let me rephrase that. Everybody is perfect as they are, but there are people who still have to do the work. And by work, I mean enjoy. Sorry, I took off the microphone because I'm feeling called to kind of like take off my shit, but like I'm on camera right now, so I don't really desire to do that in front of you guys. But let me, well, I can do this. Hold on. The phone's getting fucking hot too. Yes, it is. So I definitely have to remove it from the heater because it was burning up. So that was smart for me to. I get to see this right now, so you guys can look at that. I can prop you guys up on this. Let's see if I can keep. There you go. You can look at that while we chat, and I can change in the meantime. But yeah, I'm gonna read the comments. Keep throwing them in. They are in ignorance, and we were there once too, brother. Exactly. I was ignorant too. I was probably the most ignorant person on the planet at one point. And I wore that as a badge of fucking honor, that I was ignorant, and I was proud of it. You know what else I was proud of? I was proud of being the supervillain of hate. I was so proud of hating people. Yes, I hated people. I hated people so damn much. And by the way, that little thing over there in the far distance, that is the mountain, just so you all know. That is the mountain there. But yeah, the sun is not quite out yet, as you can see, but it is coming out. So we're getting to see sunrise. We got to see sunset last night, and now we're getting to see sunrise. How cool is that? But yeah, ignorance. But it's really, the thing is, the moment somebody takes responsibility for their life, they will change. And that's why, Amprodite, when you said they got to wake the fuck up, that's exactly it. They will wake the fuck up when they decide they take responsibility. Like, I'm done playing this shitty game that I've been playing this entire time, and I'm gonna change the game. And when they do that, that's when they'll change their life, and that's when shit's gonna change for them, and they're gonna start acting differently. It may not happen right away, but it'll definitely start happening. I'm just bringing the microphone with me. I know you guys can still hear me, so just kind of putting it here so that you all can hear me still. As I get changed in the car. This is hilarious. This is the work or the extra things I got to do in the morning just to get out of the car and get changed and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, ignorance, sister. I was ignorant. We all were at one point. None of us was, like, we all went through life through our bullshit. And I see a comment just showed up, but I can't see who it is. But hello to whoever it is. I'm just in the back changing at the moment, but I do see there was a comment. Oh, it's Beza. What up, sister? We got the sisters on today. We got Amprodite, we got Olga, and we got Beza. The three sisters. That's amazing. No brothers are on at the moment, so it's all sisters right now. So I'm getting to chat with sisters. Normally it's more brothers than sisters, but now it's more sisters than brothers, so this is cool. But yeah, we were talking about like taking responsibility because, you know, you're God wearing a mask. And the thing is, like, I was, yesterday, because you were there, Beza, with Zach being his little troll and whatnot. I was saying to our other sisters, Aphrodite and Olga, that when people start waking the fuck up, they stop acting like a fool. But the problem is they don't want to wake up because they don't want to take fucking responsibility for their actions. That's the issue. And yes, I am changing in the back of the car, so I had the camera facing that so you guys can see the mountain and maybe the sunrise, but you can see that it's starting to get morning over here. So yeah, don't desire you guys seeing me like changing. Okay, I gotta fold this up now. Living in a car is a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. But it's an interesting experience. It really is an interesting experience. But yeah, to keep the... Let me see what you're saying, Beza. I'm gonna come to the front quickly and see. It says good, bro. Thanks. Yeah. Is it morning? Yeah, it's morning. The sun is coming up. It's 6:10 a.m. here. The microphone is like here. It's 6:10 a.m. here. So it is morning. I did my play out already. I did the jump rope at 3:45 a.m., which was awesome. And I had an experience last night where I got mad and I was like, why this? And the universe, why this person? And why not me? And I was doing that shit again. I was like, calm down, relax, Andre. It's all good. It's all good. All is good. You don't need to do this why nonsense. Like, stop. Stop doing that. You don't need to do that. Where's my sweater? Where's my sweater? Where did I put my sweater? It's gotta be here. Yes, it's here. I was like, where is my sweater? For the love of God. I was like, it didn't drop outside. There's no damn way it dropped outside. It was hiding underneath my, it was hiding underneath my, my sleeping bag. This is the thing. I'm like in the dark right now, changing with the little bit of light that I was using just to see. This is why I say, like, I'm like inconspicuously changing into my clothes right now. This is hilarious. I'm doing this on camera, but you guys can't see me, but I'm telling you guys this. Good times, good times. I know you guys can definitely hear, like, come on, what the fuck? Like, there's like, when you're in a car changing, like, do you know how difficult it is to change? It's fucking annoying as hell. Like, you gotta stand up, you gotta, like, do this and go into different positions just to, like, get pants on and, like, and all these other shit. It's crazy. But yeah, back to the conversation. We came down here all to be gods, not be God over each other, but to be gods with each other. There's a difference. Being God over somebody is not what we're here to do. That is God complex. Being God with each other is working hand in hand as creators that we are, because we're all master creators, and came down here to create, or aka co-create with each other. That is what we're here to do. And as leaders, not followers, not sheeple, because none of you are sheeple, and I will keep saying that, none of you are sheeple, not when you're on this channel, not when you find this channel, because you ain't sheeple. Those who, even the trolls that show up on this channel, they are leaders too, but guess what? They are not ready for it yet. I'm just planting a seed. Eventually,
they will wake the fuck up and they're gonna realize, oh shit, that guy was right. You damn right I was. And I'm not saying that from an egoic standpoint. I'm just saying that because it's just facts. Now, where the fuck did I just put my shirt? So what happens when you don't, like, there's so much to do while you're in the car having to do shit. Let's see what Beza said. Yeah, the surrounding is slowly getting brighter. Yeah, it is. You can see the mountain there as I'm chatting. But yeah, you know, the thing is, like, just like Aphrodite, just like Olga, we didn't come down here to play small, and same with you, Beza. You didn't come down here to be anyone's slave. You came down here to be the god of your reality, and that's exactly what you're gonna do, all of you. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do, and that's exactly what a lot of us are starting to do. It's to wake the fuck up and realize, oh shit, I am God wearing a mask, after all. You're damn right you are. I was supposed to take that. That's what I was like, what the fuck? And then I have to put stuff in bags and do this and do this. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so much work. And yes, it is getting brighter. I can see outside more now. And I see Aphrodite left a message. Let me see what you said there. Yes, you too. If sleeping monsters don't get it by now, we have to keep on moving forward. You're damn right. That's a great way of putting it, sister. That's a great way of putting sleeping monsters. That's a new one. That's a good one. I like that. Sleeping monsters. It's hilarious. So basically, Beza, what she means to say is, like, people who are acting like a fool or acting not in their highest version of themselves, and they're acting like, I don't want to use the word idiots or morons, but basically around that kind of like thing. And sister retracted the message. I wish I saw your message, sister, but I didn't. So you'll retype your message, I guess, or you'll leave it as is. Kind of just like, okay, clothes are finally on after 10 friggin' years. Now we gotta put shit in the bag. I'm standing up, arched over. Now we gotta grab the towel. We gotta move the tablet out of here. We're gonna replace the gimbal. I have an idea to replace the gimbal by buying another gimbal while I'm here in San Diego. And order from Amazon since it doesn't ship to Canada, which is so stupid because that's where I bought it from anyways. And have it shipped here and then replace it with the new one and send back this one. Call it defective. Let's see what's going on here. I didn't understand. And you get it now. Okay, perfect. Beza, he is by the fence. It's not a wire. Yeah, it's a fence. It's a park. There's a park down there. But I'm by the fence because there's a school parking lot and then there's a park on the other side. So that's why there's a fence. Otherwise, we wouldn't be seeing a fence. We'd be seeing literally the mountains. But I'd be turning it to me, but I'm still kind of changing and doing shit in the back here. This has to go here now. This is basically my morning ritual in the car, getting shit organized and prepared. Got to get me a socks, because I don't re-wear the same socks again. Come on. Come on. I'm like picking up the wrong, like all the, like, there we go. Finally, there's a sock. I don't want to wear the bigger socks right now. Not for today. Definitely have to do laundry again soon. That experience was fun. Doing laundry in the laundromat. That's hilarious. It's the most hilarious thing ever. Felt like I was back in the 1980s. Alright, so we got towel, we got these clothing, so I can put this in the pink bag now. So that's good. And am I missing anything else? No, but I do have to hang up my gym clothing now. Let's see. What's going on there? Marathon runner for 20 plus years, and changing clothing in the car comes normal. Ah, I see. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. For me, this is a new experience. So, like, just kind of like, I took a different trip this time around. I took a more of a soul journey, and I was like, I desire to live in the car, and I desire to see what it feels like to live in the car for this period of time. And sure enough, like, it's been a great experience. Now, where in the hell did I put my... Okay, so these are dirty. So this can go here. This can go here. Tablet can go back in my bag. This can also go in my bag. I don't know where I put my shirt, and I just took it off. What the fuck? Can't see shit right now. Oh well. It is what it's supposed to be. I'll find it later on. And I'll deal with putting that in the trunk in the dirty section. And gimbal, microphone. Gimbal could go in here. And ladies and gentlemen, we are changed fully. All within, like, how long did that take me? Quite some time. That took me a hot minute, actually. Not gonna lie. There's no one watching you there, right? No. Thank God. Thank fucking God. Nobody can see in the car at the moment, and there's nobody around because, it's inside the car. It's like dark. It's like tinted windows everywhere. So like I can see outside, but they can't see me unless it's from the front, and nobody's been walking here. Well, one person walked by earlier, and yeah. Now I have to. The sun is setting here. It was rising. That's interesting. It's different. It's funny how. Come on, phone. Would you stay one place, please? For fuck's sakes. The phone is getting hot, so because of the heater on. So I'm taking that shit off, and yeah. I'll open up the window for now. Shit, my bad. My bad. I didn't realize I hit the mute button. That was my bad. My bad, people.
I was speaking for a hot minute and none of you guys were hearing me. My bad. I was saying like that I was in like a little bit of a fluster. What was in the bag? My clothing, so I can go like my underclothing, my layers. I know there's no sound, but there's sound now. You should be able to hear me. You should be able to hear me. There is, what the fuck? There is sound. You should be able to hear me, Olga. You keep saying no sound, but the others can hear me. That's a you issue. That's not a me issue. You keep saying no sound. That was lag on your end, sister. That wasn't me. That was definitely you. No sound, no sound, no sound. That was you, sister. That wasn't me. I had sound for a minute there. But anyways, we're back. I was saying that yesterday morning I was in a fluster because it was your issue for your phone for not picking up sound. My microphone was working. Don't start with me now. I'm gonna put you in your place. You better believe I'll put you in your place. But yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So in this bag is my gym, like my stuff. So I have my obviously my under like gear. I have my towel, and that's hilarious. We had a sound issue. We have my toothbrush. We have my oh shit. We got my loofah, my pink loofah that I scrub my body with. So I put that in my bag. And I walk in the gym looking like this with my shit. There are some gods wearing masks coming behind me. I see them. I can see them in the window. They're walking behind me. They're walking on this side. Sister, we're joking right now. This is why yeah. Anyways, let's go take a little drive. I gotta go to the gym anyway. So let's see if I remember the path without the GPS. I'm sure I do. Yeah, I'm sure I do. And then once I get to the gym, I'll call it a wrap. Let's go do it. What up, sister? I gotta move this chair forward a bit. And I gotta move this flashlight a little bit. I gotta either hold it or let's see if there's a way I can position it. Yeah, that works. Let's do this thing. Where's my necklace? It's hanging. It's hanging on the windshield, the visor mirror. It's here. I'll put it on when I'm done from the gym and showering. I don't usually wear it first thing in the morning. I take it off and it's hanging here. If you want to see it, I'll show you quickly before we drive off. So look. Before we go, this is where it is. There's the necklaces. Both of them. The old one and the new one. See the difference in length? So that's what I was saying. The new one is longer than the old one by a little bit. So there's definitely a difference in length between the two. Yeah, but they're here. They're here. I'll take you guys for the drive. I'll show you. Let's see. This is what I see at the moment. And don't worry, I'll be safe. I might lose internet at some point. I don't think I will because internet works perfectly there. And we're gonna take that turn. You're going for a drive along. to the gym. But yes, the sun is coming out, as you can see, and the sun is going down in your area, which is hilarious because that means you're in a different part of the world. How do you sleep in the car? I just find a way to sleep in the car. It's interesting. It's just, sometimes it's comfortable, not all the time. Because like, I gotta like curl up into baby pose and like fetal position and yeah. So my old Airbnb is through this street here. So like, yeah, okay. Let's see if I remember. I should remember this. I had gone there yesterday. And no cars are coming. So my flashlight just fell down. If you're wondering what that was my flashlight. This thing that I'm holding in my hand, that fell down so I could turn it off. It's green light. We gotta go. And it's not green light, so we gotta stop. And yeah, there are people who are up. They're probably having to go to a job. Doesn't it hurt anywhere? No, actually my back's fine. Like normally it would be my back, but my back's actually good. Like I feel good. That's why I say like while I'm sleeping in the car, I feel rested. So I don't feel like tired. I have all this extra energy. And we gotta turn right. On we go. On we go to the gym. Now, let's go see if I remember without the GPS. This will be a good test with my memory. And we're driving at pretty fast speeds right now. But you're all coming along for a drive along. All right, sister, have a great one. And thank you for coming on. I appreciate you as always. And I'll see you when I see you. But yeah, you know, back to that conversation we were having earlier before the mic issue and all that. Yeah, we came down here to have not the human experience, but we came down here to have the God experience. It's just that somebody has told us that you're human and that you have to act like a human. No, actually you're a God. It's just that a lot of it was taken away from us based on our power. Based on like, because we have so much, we're so powerful, we're infinite and abundant, that they had to limit us because of our powers. Was I supposed to go that way? Yeah, I was supposed to go that way. Am I supposed to go to the 805 or the 5 south? Well, this is why we're doing this practice and see if I remember. If not, I just have to stop somewhere and turn on a GPS. And this is the issue with San Diego sometimes. People driving extremely slow like this, and then you got people driving extremely fast behind me, and they're like not going at the speed that they're supposed to be going. So I'm not a fast and furious driver, but like, come on, like speed up. Like, there's no excuse to be slowing down like that. And I see that he's got stuff in his thing, so I get that, but like, even when you don't have stuff, like people are driving this slow. How fast do they drive? Like, we're gonna use miles because you're familiar with miles. They're driving like 80 miles to 90 miles an hour here in a 60. So they're driving fast. They're driving really fast. Nope, I am going the right way. I remember, I'm supposed to go to the I-5 South. I'm driving at 75 right now. 74, 75. That, for my Canadian people, that is 110 kilometers an hour, which is about the speed that this highway is set to. Now we're gonna do a little turn. And this direction, by the way, takes you to Mexico. So this way, over there in the horizon is Mexico. So that mountain area is Mexico. So it's Tijuana, Mexico. So literally that's the border right there. So yeah, we are I have to remember to go off Palomar Street. Yeah, this direction takes Mexico. It literally takes like 10 minutes, maybe like 10 minutes to get to the border from here. Give or take, depending on traffic, maybe 15. It's so interesting that the border is like right here. AKA that wall that Donald Trump either created or desires to create. So San Ysidro, so YSIDRO, that sign that's coming up right here, that's basically Mexico. That one right there. A little hard to see, but yes, San Ysidro is basically Mexico. So Palomar Street is going to come up shortly. So yeah, some people drive really fast, some people drive extremely slow. So that's why it's a very random way when people are driving here in San Diego. Like right now there's a person that's like switching lane or looking to switch lane but hasn't switched lane yet. Either he forgot to take off his light thing, or he's actually having to change lane, which he is now. So that's the thing, like for example, here's this person right here, right in front of me, driving extremely slow, like really, really slow, beyond, like lower than the speed limit. What up, Lucas? Just taking you guys on a drive along. I'm heading to the gym to get me that shower. Come on, Palomar Street. Yeah, right here. Got me to exit. Got to exit. I did remember without the GPS. Look at me. Look at me remembering where to go. And then I gotta stay in this lane here. And then I gotta stop and wait for the light to turn green. Yeah. Now we just wait. That tick, 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 tick sound, and my necklaces are like rocking back and forth. So normally I would play the radio, but because that is copyright music, I don't desire to get copyright for this one. So, music is off. Let's go. There's a car next to me, a Tesla, and waiting for them to turn. Gym's not that far. It's actually like, I'm gonna be early by like 20 minutes. So I have 20 minutes to spare. But I will jump off before 7 and like get in early so I can get my shower. So we are almost there. This is the area where we went into that Target as well, and the Michaels. So this is the railroad, or not the railroad, but the transit, the trolley. and my necklaces are just like back and forth. All right. There are birds in the distance there flying around. There's a bunch of them. Next light, I got to turn left. And look, there's the sun and the, well, it says sun, moon. And we can go. In San Diego, a lot of people live in their cars, and then where we're heading, like the parking lot, this parking lot has a lot of people who live in their cars. You can tell just by like you can see just a lot of people just in their cars living in this parking lot. Because it's close to the Mexico border, right? So like people jump over the border and then they drive over and then they don't go back because, you know, better life in America. So that's why they call them the illegal immigrants or aliens, even though it's so weird how it's called alien, even though we're all fucking human. We should be able to live wherever we want, whenever we want, however we want. That friggin' government control shit needs to stop too. That shit needs to end. So here's Michael's, and Olga, you will know this place very well. Good old Target. As we drive on by, I gotta deal with little speed bumps. So many speed bumps. And yeah, all these cars that are here, like a lot of people live in their cars in this area. Speed bump. Yeah, so the gym isn't open yet. So people are waiting in line already at Planet Fitness. And they're gonna be waiting for 20 minutes out in the parking lot or out in the thing. And yep, we are basically here. I'm not gonna stand outside waiting. They're probably waiting to rush in to get that shower or something. But even if I have to wait to get that shower, so be it. But I'm not gonna be standing out there with them. There's no fucking way. Not at this time anyways. There's no like priority lining. So. Ooh, that was the first time that message said that. So, interesting. It said like 12 volt battery low, even though like nothing's like plugged in. So I turned off the light, and yeah, we're waiting to go to Planet Fitness. So that's what we're doing. And then, yeah, so here we are. Here we are, and I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I am gonna also take in the charger. Yes. Put the parking brake on so I don't have to hold the brakes. And take in my cables because I can charge up my shit. But do I really have to charge up my shit? I do actually have to charge up my shit. Good old charging brick with 2 USB-C ports and 1 USB-A. Eventually everything will be USB-C. Can't deal with USB-A anymore. Like I just can't do it. Most of my stuff now are USB-C. Like my battery bank is USB-C but has 2 USB-As. That's so annoying. It should have 2 USB-Cs and 1 USB-A. But I don't have to bring this, but I will actually bring it in. So I'm gonna put it in my bag, I'm gonna put this in my bag, and then I have my USB cable, my trusty USB cable that can go USB-C
Or I have this little adapter that has an attachment that goes USB-A. So, or not USB-A, but Lightning for my iPhone. Since my iPhone is the only thing left out of all of my equipment that is USB, non-USB-C. So yeah. So yeah, we're waiting at Planet Fitness. Everybody's lining up. They're lining up to rush in to get that shower. That's really what they're doing. So like, if I gotta like just take a massage, like I'm gonna probably go get a massage in one of the chairs and just like relax. But let's go quickly see. Let's go quickly. Yeah, I know the engines are thing, but like, let's see. Let's see what's going on out here. Let's go see how many souls are out here. Yeah, there's a fair bit. There's quite a bit of people out there just waiting at the parking lot or waiting at the entrance. So, yeah, they're having their conversation. I don't desire to be standing out in the cold. And the crows are like cawing around. It's pretty awesome. And then there's other people in their cars waiting. And there's like an IHOP in front of us. Never actually had IHOP ever. I know they're notorious for breakfast. Turn on the heat. And yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, they're gonna switch back to me. Pretty cool. So we got to drive along in the morning. We got to see the sun rise a little bit. It's not fully out yet here. It's 6:46. We got 14 minutes. So I am gonna let the car engine run for a little, and then I will turn it off because it said the 12-volt battery was like low, so it turned on the engine. I'll let it do its thing. I can't wait. I can't wait tomorrow to drive the Supra. You guys have no idea how excited I am. And also as much as I love this Jetta, it's kind of nerve-wracking. It's a little terrifying because of the whole like issues with this car. So yeah, like I'm grateful for this car. It got me safely from like LA, Laguna Beach, Santa Monica, Malibu, and the surrounding areas safely, but like there was like low battery message. I keep saying oil has to be changed. This literally was riddled with a lot of problems. So as soon as I drop it off, I am going to remind the people there that this car has lots of problems and to do not put it back out for somebody to rent, because then they're gonna have to deal with the same problems. And you know, it's my way of, you know, making sure that someone else doesn't have to deal with the problems. So like the thing is, like a lot of rental places, they don't remember to check batteries and this stuff. It usually comes at the cost of the person who's renting the car. And things like my first rental car ever, my first ever rental car, it was an amazing car. Amazing. It was a Kia Forte GT. Black. They got the metal pedals. It was fast as fuck. It was fast. But the battery was dead. I didn't know the battery was dead. I was able to turn it on a couple times. It worked. I drove a few places. It worked. And then one day, I was like in the parking lot, like near the old Airbnb where we just drove from. And I was turning the car, and it wouldn't start. And I'm like, Why isn't it starting? Like, what the fuck? Why isn't the car starting? And then I had to call. I had to call, which cost me money back then, because back then I didn't have a plan that could call from United States to Canada. So I was getting dinged, and that call cost me $100, just so you all know, because the call had to put me on hold and all this other crap to just get someone out, and it took like 30 minutes for somebody to come out to deal with the car. All he did was jump the car. He didn't test the battery. He's like, I thought, okay, maybe I left the lights on or something last night. Okay. But then it happened again. So the next time it happened, I was actually parked in the owner's driving, like her parking lot, and her car is behind me, and she had to go somewhere, but I couldn't get the car started. The car was basically stuck. So I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I know I'm not doing anything wrong. I know I'm turning the shit off. I'm turning all the lights off. Like, everything is off. So why, like, what the fuck? Then sure enough, the person was like, the next person that came out, he tested the battery. He's like, yo, dude, you shouldn't have been driving this car, because this car's battery is dead. I'm going to charge it up, keep the engine running, and drive that all the way back to the rental place if you can right now. I'm like, done. And he basically called and made sure that they knew the situation, that I was coming. Now, of course, I still got dinged for having to not fill it up with gas. How could I if the car's fucking like dead? I don't want to take that chance, like go to a gas station, turn it off, put in gas, and then I'm stuck again. So like they dinged me for the uses of gas, which kind of sucks. It's not even my fault. It was their fault to begin with. But anyways, my point to say is, like, this car is riddled with like issues. So I'm grateful for it. It has got me from point A to B safely. But it tomorrow, I'm gonna be so much at peace to drive this back. I'm gonna fill it up with gas, and I'm gonna drive it back to the place and tell them, hey, great car, problems with cars. You got to get the battery changed, or something's wrong with the battery terminal, and the oil needs to be done. Don't put this car back on the lot. Otherwise, you are going to ask for trouble, or somebody's going to get in some serious shit. So, there we go. Yeah, so it's 6:52, and like I said, there are people just waiting in line. Like there's no point to go standing with them. It's not like I'm gonna get there any faster, or I'm gonna beat them into the shower. Doesn't matter. I'll wait. I'll go get a massage. I'll go drink a protein shake. I'll go maybe run on the treadmill for a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Or walk on the treadmill. In any event, my point to say all this is, like, we have quite the experience. This has been quite the experience. This is not your typical day in Toronto where I'm just inside and just talking away. We got to go on a drive along. Some of you got to see me playing out at 3:45 a.m., which is the earliest I've ever done a live. And now this live is 3 hours long, which is amazing. It's fucking 3 hours long for this live. That's hilarious. And yeah. But I will wrap up now, most likely. And then I don't know where we're going today, but we do have to go to the Airbnb at 3 p.m.-ish to check in and make sure like all is good and say hello to the owner and all that. Yeah, I am the Energizer Bunny. I keep going and going and going. And as I say that, I was like, what is this truck doing here? Yeah, there are people waiting to go to the gym, and you know, it's a Saturday. I wish that the thing about San Diego, the gyms are not 24 hours here. If the gyms are 24 hours, this would be so perfect. It would be spot on perfect. LA has gyms that are 24 hours because it's a bigger city. Laguna Beach has one Planet Fitness, but their Planet Fitness is the cleanest Planet Fitness I've been in any of California, like in all of California that I've been to. Like, the washrooms are clean. They take so much care of the washrooms over there. It's nicer. It feels great to take a shower in their showers. And they also are open from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m., but they're not 24 hours. And on the weekend, they also open at 5 a.m. It's so weird that different parts of California, the gyms are different. And the protein shakes, they cost more here in San Diego, but in LA and in Laguna Beach, they're $1 cheaper. Not that a dollar makes a difference for me, it's whatever, but like, it's just weird how the protein shakes are $5 here, and the protein shakes over there is $4. It's baffling how, you know, California is so different in different places. It's crazy. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know where we're going later after I'm done showering and brushing my teeth and doing the massage and getting in that protein shake. I don't know what we'll be doing. We already went to a beach yesterday. We went to both mountain and beach yesterday. It's fucking crazy. That was the longest live I've ever done. A 9-hour live, 9 hour and 16 minutes. So 9:16, which is hilarious because I saw it. I was like, yep. I ended it exactly at when it was meant to end. And I started when it was meant to start. And I started actually in the parking lot here where I'm sitting right now. I was like, let's go for a drive along. And we drove to the highway and we went to the mountain. It was awesome. Yeah, absolutely hilarious. But we got 4 minutes. This was great to sleep in this car. Like the sleeping bag. I found my shirt. I was like, where the fuck is my shirt? Like, I was like, where in the hell is my shirt? I couldn't find my shirt. And sure enough, I found it, and I was like, okay, now where's the headband? I know I didn't leave the headband outside, so now I gotta go find the headband somewhere in this little mess. I don't know where the headband is, but I'll find it. And if I don't find it, then I'll have to buy another headband. But all is good. But yeah, this is basically how I sleep on this thing. Oh, I definitely took off the headband while I was in the car, so I didn't take it off while I was outside. Yeah, I will have a great time at the gym. And yeah, it's 6:57 now, so with that, I'm gonna end the live. I love you all very, very much. Thank you for coming along on this drive along and this, you know, as we were talking and having a great conversation. I'm grateful for you, sister Olga, and for Amprodite for jumping on as well, for Crazy Cat, for Lucas, for Turan, for there was another soul that jumped on earlier in the morning. I'm scrolling all the way up. Catherine, then Byron jumped on. Yeah, I'm grateful for Amprodite for saying like what she said earlier too. It was great. I enjoyed it. This was a great chat. But yeah, very cozy. I will find my headband. I must find my headband. And I'm probably maybe even sitting on it, or it's probably on the ground or something. Yep. See, It was on the ground. I knew it. I was like, I knew it had to be somewhere. It's on the ground. So I found my headband. So I can hang up my stuff. And yeah, we're jumping off. Grabbing my pink bag now. Taking off my microphone. But yeah, love you all very, very much. And I'm heading into the gym. All right. Bye, y'all. I'll see you in maybe an hour or so. And we're going to go see what we're going to do. Because I have no idea what we're going to do today. But we're going to figure it out. All right. I'll be back. Bye, y'all. Love you.